Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's just Clarice, and today I have a challenge video for you guys. There has been a challenge, or there was at least, that was going around on YouTube, and I believe it was started by Nikkie Tutorials. I'm not sure if that's true, but she is the first person who I saw do this, where essentially she attempted to follow a makeup tutorial using just the audio or voiceover of the tutorial, and I thought that that looked really fun. I actually planned on doing this weeks and weeks and weeks ago, but then things just caught up with me. So I am going to do it now, and because I'm a small YouTuber, I'm going to be using another small YouTuber's makeup tutorial. It's actually one of my very good friends, CXH. I'm going to link her channel somewhere here right now. She's great. She does makeup tutorials, she does cooking videos. I've talked about her before, so go check her out. She's awesome. And she has this makeup tutorial that she posted a little while ago. I haven't watched it yet because I have had this video in mind. And it's a little bit of a bolder, different look. It's something that I don't typically do myself, and it's a color that I tend to shy away from. The tutorial is called Spotlight Bold Blue Eyes. So that immediately drew my attention, and I want to attempt to recreate that. Now, I can't guarantee that I have all the same makeup as her, but I pulled all of my makeup products. It is in front of me, it is behind me here, so hopefully I can find products that are at the very least very similar to what she has and can attempt to recreate this look. I'm also hoping that she's very, very descriptive, because since I'm only using the audio, I can't watch the video. I'm essentially going to press play, push it to the side, and just listen to the instructions and hope with all my heart that I can get a look that is at least somewhat similar to what she does. So without much further ado, let's dive right on in to today's video. So right off the bat, I'm just trying to skip through her intro so that it's not playing on this video as well. If you want to go see her original video, I'm going to link that in the description below. She did mention the palette that she's going to be using, which I don't have. It's the Morphe Dare to Create palette, but I do have some different palettes that will hopefully have enough of those colors to recreate this look.
So the first thing I'm going to do is go in with this NYX eyeshadow base, because I'm going to set it with powder afterwards, and this is honestly just going to help the eyeshadows to apply a lot better and go on smoother.
I don't actually have an eyeshadow primer, so I'm just going to use concealer. And she said that she's using the shade Skin Tone, which is lighter than her skin tone. So I'm going to use the lightest concealer that I have. This is my Max Mini Smooth Cover Concealer. I actually got this as a gift from my cousin who is visiting from the Philippines. So I believe this is a Korean makeup brand, and it's a very, very light shade. And then she said that she's gonna set hers down with powder afterwards, which isn't something I always do, but I'll do that just for the sake of the tutorial. I'm just using the mirror from my Dose of Colors Blushing Berries palette. It's my favorite mirror to do my eye makeup in, just because it's long and has a lot of space, so I can really get in there and see what I'm doing. I'm just going to use a very neutral eyeshadow color as my setting powder. I'm going to take this light tone here. This is from my Crown Royal Pro Shadow Golden Peach eyeshadow collection. She didn't mention what brush she was using, so I'm just taking a super fluffy brush, and I'm going to just grab that and set down the concealer. And in case you're curious, the brush I'm using is the Morphe M218 brush. Eyeshadow is set. Let's see what her next step was.
My Wet n Wild palette in Rose in the Air, and I'm going to go in with that top shade there labeled Transition over top of your primer or your concealer, whatever you use.
Oh, she used a transition shade from a palette to set down her eyeshadow. So I essentially did the same thing, just a very light transition eyeshadow. So far I still think I'm doing okay.
So we're done with that. I'm just going to take the bottom color in the same palette, also labeled Transition, just on a nice fluffy brush.
Okay, so she said she took another color labeled Transition and took it through the crease. I have no idea if it's a dark or a light color. Shelly, you gotta name the colors that you're using. She suggested I use this tutorial. When I saw it, I thought it sounded really good, and then I was talking to her about it, and she's like, oh yeah, that tutorial should work so well. She said she was really descriptive in it. Girl. So I have a fluffy brush here, and oh my, I don't even know. I'm just gonna listen a little more. Maybe she mentions it as she's running it through the crease.
Same intensity in the outer corner, and I'll work my way out. And then once I get it placed down, I'm gonna go in little circular motion. I'm gonna go in with this.
Okay, she did not mention the color. So I'm just going to guess. She said she wants it intense in the outer corner. I'm gonna guess it's a brown. I'm gonna go in with this shade of brown right here, which is something that I would typically use as a transition shade. So she took it through the corner and then intensified it in the outer corner, and then she did circular motions to run it through to buff it out. So that's what we're going to do. I think we're good on the transition shade, hopefully. Let's move on to the next color, which hopefully she describes.
This orange shade right here,
okay.
And I'm gonna place that right in the exact same place.
So the next color eyeshadow that she says she uses is an orange shade. Now she didn't mention if it was a light orange or a bright orange or an intense orange. I'm gonna assume she meant a matte. So here's my dilemma. I could use this soft orange shade here and take that through my crease, or I could jump right in to my BH Cosmetics Take Me to Brazil palette. This is the palette I'm gonna be using for any blues. And I have a couple of orange shades here as well. I have this really intense matte orange shade right there. So I'm debating which one I think she would have used. She's doing a bold blue look, so I can't see her using such an intense orange shade. So I'm gonna go and use the softer orange shade and take it through my crease. Hopefully I'm thinking on the same wavelength as she was. So far, we have a brownie orange eye. Where is the bold blue gonna come in? I have no idea.
Set down. I'm gonna go over the entire lid of my eye using a blue eyeliner. I got this one from Essence. But I'm just gonna take this across my entire lid, but I'm not gonna go higher than the crease.
This is the only blue eyeliner I have. It is a pen, and she said she took it across her whole entire lid. So I don't know if that means that she drew a line or if she filled in her lid. I've never done anything like this before. Hold on, I'm gonna need to re-listen to that.
As you can see, I didn't go any higher than my crease. Just kept it nice.
Can't see.
And I kind of like to draw the line first and then color in.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do, I guess. I already know that this look is going to be very different from what she did. She said she didn't take it higher than the crease, and then she filled in. So that's what I'm going to do. She didn't say what she did when she got to the end of her eye, so I'm assuming she followed with the crease and just kind of stopped there. One eye done. I'll be back when I finish the other one. So this is what we've got. This is where we're at. Yeah, it definitely got bolder. We got more tutorial, so let's jump back in. What do you got next for me, Shalik?
It's okay if the line isn't perfect on the top.
Oh, it's not.
Because I just want to lay this down as a base so that the eyeshadow will just pop that much more.
Okay.
I go in with this shade right here on a nice flat brush. Really dig in there. I'm actually going to spray my brush with some e.l.f. Mist and Set just because I want the shadow to look.
So she never mentioned it, but she did say that the next shade is dark. So I'm assuming she used a slightly lighter shade of blue. So I have, in the Take Me to Brazil palette, they have a lot of beautiful colors to work with. And there are quite a few shades of blue right over here. I'll take this color all over the eye. And then I'll use this darker blue for the next step that she mentions. Did that do anything? I cannot tell. I'm not doing this jokingly. I'm genuinely trying, which if anything says more about me and my abilities than anything else.
Pointed brush.
Okay.
And I'm gonna be really careful. I'm gonna put this in my crease, but I'm gonna keep it nice and low, and then I'll just wing it out a little bit.
She went in with a dark matte blue. I don't actually have a dark matte blue in any palette that I have. So I'm gonna have to dip into one of these shimmers. And we do have a couple of dark shimmers to choose from. So since I went with this blue, I'm gonna take this blue down here, and that is going to be my dark outer corner. She essentially said that she just winged it out. This is very bold and very blue. So now I'm gonna go and see if I can recreate that on the other eye. I'll be right back. There we go. I did my very best. Wow. Okay, let's see what else she's got for us. Are we almost done? Are we almost done with the eyes?
Using a makeup wipe, I'm just gonna wrap it around my finger so I can get a nice sharp edge. I want to add a pop to the center of the eye, so I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I'm not gonna wet my brush for this one because this one is really intense.
Once again, did not mention the color. She just said it was really intense. So I'm gonna go in with this one. So I'm just going in with a flat shader brush, dipping in. Let's just put it on the center of the eye. Let's get crazy. Okay, so she says she's done with the eyes now. She's gonna move on to the face. And she's starting with her Smashbox primer.
I focus that right in the center of my face, like my nose and my cheeks.
She's going to use her silicone-based primer in the areas where she has enlarged pores, so in the center of her nose, a little bit on her cheeks. So I'm going to do the same. This is my silicone-based primer. This is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser Primer. So I have that primer down now, and she's going to continue on.
I'm going to go in with my Revlon long-lasting finishing primer, and then I'm going to use that on the rest of my face.
She wants us to put on a long-lasting primer, so I'm just going to put on my replenishing primer. It does give my skin a nice little bit of dew, a nice little bit of healthy plumpness to it.
For foundation today, I'm going to go in with the LA Girl Pro Matte Foundation, and I'm going to mix that with the CoverGirl Vitalix Foundation.
The most matte foundation that I have is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, and I have this in the shade Ecru, which is actually too light for me. So I'm going to take my Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation, which also has sort of a natural dewy finish. And she said that she needed something warmer, so this is actually going to work out well for me. This is a little too light, this is a little bit warmer. I'm just going to mix them in on my face. My skin looks crazy. And let's move on to the next step.
So now we can do brows, and brows are definitely gonna help with this look because it's a little crazy right now. And once they're done,
God. I'm gonna quickly fill mine in and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My brows are done. They're not as dark as I would probably like them to be with this look.
Brows done. I also did mascara while I was gone.
Right, I popped on some mascara. You can't really tell because of how intense this eye look is. This is the kind of eye look that you would want to do falsies with. This is like a go big or go home kind of eye look, and I just don't have any falsies on me right now, so This is what we're working with so far.
I'm going to go in with some concealer. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution concealer in the shade C13.
She said a lot of concealer, and the Makeup Revolution one, as far as I know, is very full coverage. So I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm trying to get as far away from the light so you can see like accurately how heavily coated my face is in makeup right now. And Shalik doesn't normally wear this much makeup either. This is definitely a look that's different for the both of us.
I go ahead and set the concealer with a little bit of Laura Mercier translucent powder.
Okay, so she used a translucent powder. I normally use a banana powder, but we're going with translucent today, and I have the Tarte Translucent Smooth Operator Setting Powder. It looks a little bit less crazy. I don't know why. It just takes a minute to sink in. And then when you add powder on top, it just looks so much smoother and so much more put together. So now she's finishing off the eye look.
I'm gonna put that on the bottom inner waterline.
Oh no. So she took the eyeliner again and she put that along the waterline. So mine's a pen. This is going to be not very pleasant. And then she took a black eyeshadow and she used a flat brush and she just, I guess, stamped it. So now we have the black down, and I connected it to the outer wing just to make it more cohesive.
And then with the pencil brush, I'll just dip right back in to this nice transition shade that we used earlier and just a tad of that orange shade.
Please tell me we're done. Let me just do a lip or something.
I'm going to move on and start contouring my face. I'm just going to take the Morphe bronzer in Showmance.
She contours and then she does a pinky orange blush. So I'm going to quickly do that now. I don't really have anything to contour, so I'm just going to quickly add some bronzer to my face. And I'm going to really heap it on so that it gives me a defining edge to my cheekbones. And I'm going to add some bronzer along my jawline to cut that out a little as well. And now I'm going to add some blush to my cheekbones. She said she used pink and orange. Okay, so I do have a pink blush and I have an orange eyeshadow, so I'm gonna try to mix that together. This is definitely a look. This is an interesting look. I know for a fact that hers probably looks so much better. There we go with the cheekbones. Let's see if she does any highlight. She might just jump straight into lipstick.
I'm gonna take this ColourPop matte lipstick in Honeyways.
Okay, so she took a dark brown. I don't know if I have a dark brown. This is in the shade Raw Chocolate, which is pretty brown. It's a matte lip shade. So let's apply that to the lips and see how we feel. Yeah, all the browns I have are a little bit lighter. This is a bit more warm toned than some of the other browns I have. This is NYX, their Butter Gloss in the shade Chocolate Crepe. So if I apply just a little bit of this on top, I think so. I think that made it a little more dark. It's not matte anymore, but it's a little bit of a darker brown. Oh, now she's doing highlight.
A little bit of this top shade right here.
She doesn't mention the color. I'm just gonna go in with this look. I would assume she went for a darker highlight. I have my MAC Afterglow pressed powder here, and I'm just going to apply some of that. I don't think there's anything else that we could possibly do here.
I'm going to overly highlight today because I really want to focus on the eyes and the lips apparently too, because they're both really bold. But anyways, that completes the look today.
That completes the look. Okay, I'm going to take a look at what she actually looks like. We look nothing alike. Here, I'm going to do a side-by-side right now. Here is my makeup look, and I'm going to put her makeup look right here on this side of the camera. Alrighty guys, that is it. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching me gloriously fail this makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below. Do you think I did better than I think I did, or do you think I did a lot worse? Let me know. And if you want to see more content from me, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm posting brand new videos every single week. That is all for me today, guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye!